The Mets start a 4-game home-and-home series against the Philadelphia Phillies. You know, the last couple of years, the Phillies have gotten off to slow starts. This year, the formula's changed. They're off to a great start.
See the numbers, Toyota numbers for Manaea in his last start. 52% breaking balls.
All right, Merrifield digs in.
And he flies one out to center field, and Harrison Bader should have an easy play. And that's the first out of the night. Here is Alec Bohm, who at age 27 has truly come of age, and he flies one out to right field, and Marte is right there waiting for it and retires Bohm.
So that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
Harper 3 for 12 in the series against the Marlins. He'll take strike one. It's 0-1. Oh boy, he threw the ball back and hit him right in the side of the head.
Just not expecting that.
No. Off the hands, out toward left. Matt Beatty going out. It's going to drop in front of Nimmo. And Harper's aboard with a 2-out single here in the first inning.
So now Castellanos has really struggled most of the year, but he's hit in 8 straight games now. And Castellanos hits a ground ball to Lindor. He'll go to first with it, and that retires the side. So Manaea gets through the opening inning.
See the numbers there on Sanchez. 34 strikeouts, 15 walks.
Brandon Nimmo just got a nice hand as he strolls to the plate.
That one's out to left. Backing up on it is Merrifield. And he'll make the catch. Ground ball towards shortstop. To his left is Sosa. And he throws him out. 2 away.
So 2 out and nobody on for Francisco Lindor, who had a couple more hits last night.
Ground ball to third. Bohm has it. Stays down on it. And an easy inning. 5-3 on the putout.
Bryson Stott, left-hand hitting second baseman, to face Sean Manaea.
And Stott grounds one on the right side. Alonso ranging wide. Manaea getting over quick and just beats Stott to the bag. I'm not sure about that call. We'll see if the Phillies challenge it.
We're going to take a look. I just don't know why Alonso. That's pretty clear.
That's pretty clear.
I just don't know why Alonso threw it overhand in that fashion. You got to take an extra step and underhand it and lead him to the bag.
After review, the call in the field has been overturned. The runner is safe. Philadelphia will retain their challenge.
Nice.
Base hit for Bryson Stott as he is aboard.
Opposite way for Sosa. Marte going back. Marte can't get it. It's over his head. One hop off the wall. Stott had to hesitate for a moment. He'll go to third. The throw to second. Not in time. Second and third with nobody out. And that's a sweet swing for Edmundo Sosa.
Here's lefty Brandon Marsh having a nice start to the year.
Ground ball back to Manaea. He freezes the runners and gets the out, retiring Brandon Marsh. And he got him looking at a fastball. Big strikeout for Sean Manaea for the second out.
All right, so now Garrett Stubbs 0 for 7 here in the month of May. And he bunts it up the first base side. It's a dandy. Coming on is McNeil. He has no play and a run scores. 7 bunt hits last year. And Garrett Stubbs gets his first RBI of the season.
That is perfect execution.
Hit in the air towards center. Bader cruising over towards left center. Makes the 2-hand catch. Inning over.
That's down 1-0 as they come to bat in the home second. Pete Alonso will lead off. And Pete slams one to center field. Back goes Rojas. It's going to be over his head and roll up against the wall. Another extra base hit for Pete Alonso as he smacks his 8th double of the year to lead off the second. It's J.D. Martinez. J.D.'s always hit well against the Phillies. .921 career OPS against Philadelphia. And that's ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball going into the corner. That'll get Alonso home. Martinez heads for second. Merrifield's throw not in time. Back-to-back doubles by Alonso and Martinez, and the Mets get even at 1.
Changeup. Didn't get it away enough, and that was the difference.
Now here's Brett Beatty, left-hand batter. First pitch. He bunts hard up the first base line. Sanchez, the pitcher, races after it with a glove shovel to first. He gets it there in time for the out as the runners move up.
Swing and a miss. He got him. And McNeil's down on strikes. Second out. That is a big-time pitch by Sanchez.
So now Tomas Nido, who had that sac bunt in the 9th inning last night. There goes Bader, and it's hit toward the vacated hole and into right center, and that'll get the Mets the lead. Martinez in to score. It's bobbled in center field by Rojas, but no further advance. Tomas Nido drives in the go-ahead run, and it's 2-1 New York.
The second baseman Stott, with a right-hand batter up, was the Phillies' choice to cover second base, but Tomas Nido hit it right through that vacated area.
We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning at Citi Field. Starling Marte leading off for the Mets against lefty Christopher Sanchez.
And Marte smacks one to deep left field. Back goes Merrifield, and he can't get it. It's over his glove. Marte on his way to second. He's in standing with a leadoff double. And Francisco takes it low, ball 4. Second walk given up by Sanchez, and the Mets have 2 men on for Alonso. Line drive, center field, base hit. Marte to third. He'll be held up there as Rojas sails it into the cutoff man Harper. And the Mets have the bases loaded and nobody out, and Pete has another multiple hit game.
Martinez now doubled his last time. Loop one over Alec Bohm's head.
And it's low, ball 4, and that forces in a run. Sanchez got ahead of Martinez 0-2, and he loses him to a bases loaded walk to make it 3-1 New York.
Swing and a miss. He threw all 3 of his main pitches in that at bat, and he picked up his second strikeout.
If he could see his way out of this with just the 1 run, that would be huge for the Phils.
Swing and a miss. He got him.
Thank you.
He did throw the changeup. He struck out the last 3 batters with the bases loaded. He limits the damage to 1 run.
Here's Brandon Marsh, the lefty.
And ball 4. 3 really close pitches in a row. There he goes again. Inside, throw to second base is not in time. McNeil thought he may have popped off the bag. Oh, that was really close, but somehow those ice skates stayed on him.
And he lines into center field, cutting across his Bader, and he makes the sliding catch. Harrison Bader got a great break on that ball off the bat. 5th inning, Garrett Stubbs leads off against Sean Manaea. Stubbs, then Whit Merrifield and Alec Bohm in this Phillies lineup. And he flies one to shallow left, and Nimmo coming on. One away. And he lines that one to Lindor, picks it on the short hop, and throws on Bohm, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sean Manaea in the top of the 5th.
So here's Martinez, doubled in a run in the first. 0-2 on the way. Swing and a drive to the gap in right center. Well hit. Marsh on the run. Reaches out, slides, but can't come up with it. The ball sits on the warning track, picked up by Rojas. Martinez to second, and he's in standing with a double. And he continues to hit the ball hard.
Swinging at a foul tip, hung on to by Stubbs.
7 strikeouts for Sanchez.
Manaea has not gone beyond 6 innings in a game this year. And he gets him looking at another one. A little bit further up in the zone, but Harper again to 3-1 and taking 2 fastballs. And he hits this one in the air pretty deep to right. Marte back on the warning track. He's got room, and he's got it. And Manaea's retired 7 in a row. He's through 6. 2 out. Here's Nito. Throw him in the go-ahead run with a base hit in the second. And Nito slaps one to the right side. Sliding stop by Stott. Has to wait for the pitcher, and Sanchez doesn't catch it. And Nito's safe at first.
Well, Harper ranged wide for it, dove, missed it, and that made it awfully tough. Sanchez did get to the bag in time, and Stott's throw glanced off of his glove. Hard-throwing right-hander Sir Anthony Dominguez will take over on the mound for the Phillies.
Ground ball back toward the middle. Sosa has it, flips to Stott at second base, and the inning is over.
Jorge Lopez on the pitch for the Mets in the 7th.
And he just allowed a base hit to Sosa. His second hit of the night. Line drive, base hit it to right field. Sosa around second, heading to third. Marte's throw over the head of the cutoff man. Marsh goes back to first and is in there.
So back-to-back base hits against Lopez to start the 7th inning, and the Phillies have the tying runs on base.
Bouncer back toward the middle. Lindor has it. A run will score. Marsh goes to third. A very productive out for Rojas. It's a 1-run game.
The new pitcher in is right-hander Adam Ottavino.
And Stubbs hits one off the end of the bat down to third. Holding is Marsh. The throw by Beatty gets Stubbs at first, and Marsh did not make an attempt to score. Merrifield hits it back to Ottavino, snags it, and gets the out. 2 huge outs for Adam Ottavino to keep the Mets in front.
That's inside, ball 4. Pete is on again, and he sets the table for J.D. Martinez, who has been on all 3 times today. 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and a walk.
And Martinez grounds one. That's a fair ball, snagged by Bohm. The off-balance throw, not quite in time. J.D. Martinez has his rare infield hit. Left-hander Gregory Soto is on to pitch. Tyrone Taylor on to pinch hit.
0-2. Taylor bounces one towards third. Bohm charges, tries to backhand it, and it goes under his glove. Down the line, Alonso scores from second base. Martinez is second. Taylor puts the ball in play, makes some things happen.
Bohm trying to get to the ball and to the bag at the same time, and he came up empty. It went under his glove, and the Mets and a run.
We go to the ninth inning at Citi Field. The Mets have a 4-2 lead. And Edwin Diaz, who pitched a scoreless inning last night after having not pitched in 6 days, will come on now.
Bryson Stott leads off in the top of the ninth.
It's just awesome.
That ball's hit well out to right field. Marte's going back. It is gone! Bryson Stott has made it a one-run game.
Onto the roof of the Mets bullpen. Bryson Stott leads off the ninth inning with a solo home run off Edwin Diaz, and it's a one-run ball game.
There's a base hit into center field for Clemens. The tying run is aboard. Ball 4 gets away. First and second. Nobody out.
And now Kyle Schwarber will come up to pinch hit for Johan Rojas. Got him with a slider. One man down. Stubbs swings and pops one up into shallow right. McNeil going out, calling all the way. Infield fly rule called, and that's the second out.
All that momentum that was bubbling over for the Phils is subsiding a little bit. And let's see if Whit Merrifield can bubble it back up again. No, he tried to hold up. He went around. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, wow.
Wow.
And it was not a strike. And that's ball 4.
Wow.
You've got to be kidding me.
Tying runs at third. Go-ahead runs at second. Bases are loaded for Alec Bohm, who's 0 for 4. Oh, it hit him. It hit him in the hands. He'll go to first. The Phillies will tie it up.
Edwin Diaz was one strike away, but he came inside to Bohm, hit him with a pitch to force in the tying run. And he struck him out with a fastball away to strand the bases loaded.
In the 10th inning, the Phillies have the ghost runner. That is Bryce Harper, who was the last man out in the ninth.
That one gets away, and Harper's going to go to third.
Wild pitch charge to Reed Foley.
It's very high, and that'll put Castellanos aboard.
And now Bryson Stott. This is the guy you probably would want in there. Swinging a fly ball out to right field. Should be deep enough for Harper. Martes gets behind it. He's got it. A run scores. The Phillies take the lead.
That's down by a run as they come to bat in the bottom of the 10th.
And Jose Alvarado is being summoned for the bullpen to try to close this one out. Bunts it in the air out toward Bohm. Makes the grab. Wow. Big out.
So McNeil against a very tough left-hander.
Looper out towards center field. Stott is there. He makes the catch. And the ball game is over.
A disheartening loss for the Mets as Diaz gives up 2 in the ninth.